There's no way this.
I don't know.
Look at this picture.
What do you mean you don't know?
Look at this picture.
Wait, why you say
He's the
that?
on the right. There ain't no way you
Why?
African nigga.
Yup, it's official. Ryan Garcia done lost his ever-loving mind. This man went on an ACES rant on X Spaces, formerly known as Twitter. Oh, it's bad. It's so bad. Now listen, I'm not even going to play the clip because the stuff Ryan was saying was so vile and so disgusting. I already know YouTube will try to block my money. So they'll say this video can't be monetized because of the nature of the video. So I'm not going to play all the filth he said where it's actually playing. But just to give you guys an idea, Ryan said the N-word multiple times with the A and the ER. I don't know what he was trying to prove or what he was just saying. Yeah, what's up, ninja? Nearer? Ninja? Like, I don't know what something's wrong with this man, bro. Ryan is becoming very insufferable. And I hate to say it, but ego Stradamus strikes again in multiple ways. For one, I did the video, and if you don't believe me, go listen to the video. But the video I made where Ryan Garcia said he was getting sued by Jordan Plant, wife of Caleb Plant, I literally said in that video that Ryan Garcia, the problems will continue to compound because he has no chill. He's out here wilding, saying whatever. And now people are fighting back. Like you have Logan Paul. He didn't like what Ryan Garcia was saying. He said it was defamation. It was slanderous. It was libel. It was a bunch of lies. And at the end of the day, people ain't, they're not for that. And they're standing their ground. You're messing up his business. He's going to mess up your money. You want to mess up his money. He's going to mess up your money. Same thing with Jordan Plant. So I have no issue with that. If you can get it, get it. If Ryan Garcia is intruding and spreading lies about your business, it's going to be what it's going to be. Now, the funny thing is, everything I said, I've kept it real regarding this situation. Ryan Garcia, he continues to crash out, which I'll talk about more in this video, but nothing changes. I told you from the jump, Ryan Garcia had been doing bullshit. Now it's just getting to, he's falling off the deep end, but he's been doing little stuff that would give one red flags that it was going to get worse before it got any better, which is why I predicted this. In fact, I told you I don't like this fight for Devin Haney, and I'm going to keep saying it. The videos are up. The content is up. I don't like this fight for Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia was acting like a lunatic, and it's, I want to say, pretty rare to the point where you can hear this current Ryan Garcia, and I feel like I can trace it back to when this all began. And I'm going to put this out there. I truly believe something happened when he made all that money versus Gervonta Davis. Before he fought Gervonta Davis, he didn't seem like this. But some people, fame is not for everybody. Some people, you can't give them that type of money and not expect them to crash out. It's the age-old story. We've seen it in Hollywood. We've seen it with other professional athletes. Some people, they don't have the mindset or the maturity or whatever it is, the chromosomes, whatever you want to say, they don't have it to actually deal with that. And Ryan Garcia, I've been saying, he looks like one of those people. But now with what he's saying and what he's doing now, nobody can justify this behavior. If you're on Ryan Garcia's team, you're pathetic. Ryan Garcia has a bunch of enablers and leeches around him. And unfortunately, it's going to take more and more of this downfall for that to fully be exposed. And then Ryan Garcia, he's talking about he's in a lot of pain. He's going to be in a lot of pain in the near future when he faces the reality that not everyone who says and claims they're on your side are really on your side. You got all these people around you. You got little girls, girls that are being around for the ride. But when you fully crash out, or when your freedom is taken, or when your finances are low, your money dwindles down and runs out, or whatever happens, then that's when you're gonna see all them leeches and all those clinger-ons. They're not gonna be anywhere to be found. They're there for the moment. And Ryan Garcia is young, so he doesn't realize that. I've been in the game. I've been covering boxing. I've seen the highs and I've definitely seen the lows, and I've seen it with other people. You'll see. Just keep, he's headed down too treacherous a path. Saying the N-word, you know, even as a joke. Like, for me, what I don't know, this is just my perspective of it. I think Ryan Garcia is trying too hard to be edgy. He's trying to be like an Andrew Tate, and he's trying to be like some of these other streamers, but he's just losing people. He's losing people, and he sounds stupid. So his spaces, one of them was Trump 2024. You want people to vote for Trump while going on a racial tirade. You look and sound stupid. And maybe that's who you're trying to attract, other fellow people who share these types of beliefs. But all in all, we gonna see. But Ryan Garcia, he's definitely on a treacherous path, and he's gonna end up getting himself jammed up one way or another. The crash out is too obvious to see, and it's weird because his dad said something to the effect of, I haven't talked to Ryan that much. Ryan talks more to his mom, and you know, I talk to him on occasion. So there's interviews where he said that he ain't really been in touch with Ryan like that, but he talked to him a month ago and things like that. Then you have Ryan Garcia, who responded to this, and he said, I don't even drink anymore. My dad doesn't know what he is talking about. I literally was just talking to him, and he has apologized. But from the sounds of this, that sound like cap. A lot of what Ryan Garcia is saying, just simply put, it's not true, it's cap. Because there's a video where he's with that girl, I forgot her name, Truvia or something like that, but he was with her and it looked like he was drinking wine. And when he's saying this stuff that he's saying, what's up, ninja? And he's saying all this goofy stuff, he sound completely wasted and sloshed. And this man needs immediate help, because it's gonna get worse before it gets any better. Nobody should support this behavior. He's acting like a maniac. He's acting like a lunatic, and it's just stupid. Like before, a lot of my content, the stuff I say, see, the thing is, I'm sober. I don't do drugs. I don't drink anything, right? So I know full well what I'm saying. Before, the stuff I was saying was about boxing. This that Ryan is doing right now, this ain't even about boxing anymore. He not saying stuff about boxing. He talking about Muslims and F Muslims, but then saying he love all people. He's saying stuff about black people, dropping the N-word like it's cool. And he's talking about George Floyd. He said we should dig him up and then, you know, kill him again and stuff. Like, nah, bro, you talk about some clowns. The boxing conversations and stuff, that stuff is cool, but this crash out that Ryan's on, it's ugly, and it's gonna continue to get ugly. And see, this is the thing. Ryan Garcia is probably truly depressed because he done found himself in a position where his money is potentially stifled. He's a prize fighter. He fight for a prize, dummy. So now being suspended from boxing, he can't easily get to that. He can't just get to the prize because he can't fight, you know, at least legally in the sport of boxing. So now Ryan Garcia is probably feeling the type of way. Now, I don't know Ryan, all of his finances, but I would say that boxing is probably his #1 earner and bag. There's no other real endeavor, anything you could do where you could make 50 million in 30 minutes or less. Like, there's not many things you can do in the world that's going to pay you that type of money just to fight, you know what I mean? Or just to do anything like championship fight, 12 rounds, that's 36 minutes for 3-minute round. So there's not many things you could do in this world that give you that type of bread. Either way, Ryan Garcia, he need to disappear. Get off the internet. Nobody, you're hurting your brand. That's just what it is. You're hurting your brand. you're going to end up losing even more than you've already lost with the suspension. And that's what it is. Like I said before, this was about boxing. We were talking about boxing, like, and even with the boxing, I hate to tell a lot of people, but I still feel the same way. The stuff I've said, it still remains. No matter if Ryan is on these weirdo vibes and saying whatever he's saying, still doesn't change the reality. Devin Haney's in between a rock and a hard place. That just goes without saying. I mean, we've seen this before. It's like Kovalev was on some weird racial tips too, but at the same time, it don't stop the fact that he beat Jean Pascal. I'm not gonna say, oh, he didn't beat Jean Pascal when he did because of that. Like, you know what I mean? So the commentary always remains when it comes to boxing. But again, what Ryan is doing is some clown shit, and it's above and beyond boxing. I don't know if he's trying to be edgy, if he's trying to go viral, or maybe he's just lost his mind and he's so far into drugs or substance abuse or whatever his vice is. And plus, I think that's what it could be. The other issue is he don't have a solid team around him. Like, he has people, like, how can you hear your man's incriminating himself and doing this type of stuff and you just allow it to go on knowing he's hurting his brand and he's going to be on the blog sites and everybody's going to be roasting him and calling for the cancellation of Ryan Garcia, and you just allow it. Shout out to Lil Durk. But Lil Durk, there was this episode of The Breakfast Club when King Von was around, and King Von was saying something, talking about his case, and then Lil Durk coughed. And if you know what that means, he was basically saying, like, don't stop talking about that. And he got his attention and got King Von to kind of switch the subject because King Von was opening up too much on The Breakfast Club, and Durk didn't want him to say anything that was too incriminating. So I respected that. I always respected that when Durk said that or when he did it, because he's looking out for his homie, so his homie don't say nothing, you know, get lured into the wrong conversation because he's just joshing it up with Charlemagne and DJ Envy and them and Angela Yee at the time. So I always respected that. Ryan Garcia, he don't got no people like that. He don't got no people that are gonna be like, yo, chill, he's the breadwinner, and they just let him say and do whatever he want. And now he talking about the N-word. You guys, it's easy to find. Go on Instagram, go on X, you'll see it. I can't put it on my YouTube, I told you, for obvious reasons, because of what he's saying, and I ain't gonna let Ryan mess up my bread. So let me know what you guys think. Ryan fully crashing out. He on the verge of being canceled and all types of stuff. Plus, he still got and this is a crazy thing just to think about. He got like a year suspension, can't compete until like April of next year, and he already crashing out this bad, and you're not even halfway through your sentence. And this just is already insufferable. So imagine multiple more months of being insufferable, being intolerable, acting a fool, acting a donkey. We'll just see what happens. Like I said, Ego Stradamus strikes again. Told you this boy, it was gonna get worse before it get any better. And I was right.